it's really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed to.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Green Bay Packers and the Atlanta Falcons. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Returnable from the 2. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Penix working from the gun. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Set! Cougar 19!
First and 10, a run to Robinson. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go, Sash, go!
Throwing from the pistol, Penix. Buying some time right. That's incomplete on 2nd down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets this one to London. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A 28-yard pickup there. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Let's go. Warrior Hawk 7 Hawk.
To the air with Penix. We look underneath here, Robinson. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal. Oh, goes haywire, fumble. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
It's 4th and goal.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
4th down, Penix. Catch made. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Starting this drive with a design run. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle.
Gain a little bit there, kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room, no margin for error.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And having gained about a handful there. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down.
Let's go. Set.
They give it to him again. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Fight. Fight. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. The 50. The 30. The 10. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good...
And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. Following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Penix on first down. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Penix now on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got London left side. And he's brought down at the line.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. And they just get the play off. Has him on the quick hitter. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 6-0. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. And on 4th and 2, they are going for it. They throw it out quick to the left. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap again to Robinson. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Penix looking to pass. Dumps it off to his running back. That screen snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd down, it's Penix. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Trying for it with Penix. He's going to push one deep down the right. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons tie and can take the lead here in the second. Drake London with a touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Falcons take the lead on that successful kick.
Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First down, Jim. At their own 29-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cut, cut.
Drive play straight ahead. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Set, cut. Set 45. Right. Cut, cut.
Back-to-back carries here. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Set 6. Measure. 60. Steal it. Black. Set.
Love on 3rd and short. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he'll get it up to the 44. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Ready.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
New set of downs from 37.
Here we go. Set. 10. 43. Ready. Set. Go.
Thrown on 1st down. Love. It is caught left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Move the chains! You got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Yellow. 43. Blue striker. Red cycle. Set. Cut.
Loves to throw again. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get some late points and the lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So after thinking it over, these guys lining up for 2.
Here we
The
go. Here we
Packers
go.
will set up for the
Blue,
two-point
32.
conversion.
White. White. You. Yellow. Hut.
Throwing again. Love. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point
The
lead.
score, Packers 14, Falcons 7.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This return starts at the 5. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. An option give to Robinson. Has room down the left sideline. Hits the 20. He's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
What an injection and momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. Robinson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only a yard that time, and now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Stephanie! 19 Tiger! Go!
Once more, it's Robinson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Trey Tucker to return it. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Hut.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get some late points and the lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Play fake. Penix. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Throwing now on first down. Penix. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
On first down, here's Penix. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Brings up second down.
Penix working from the gun. Man downfield, and he finds London. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
10 at the 29-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
70 line, trap 60, trap 60.
Penix here from the gun. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And the defender comes away with it. TJ Turner comes up with it.
That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Boswell on to send this away. Tucker now on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready, set.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black, 95. 10.
Now Love on the play fake. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Love. Can't connect on the short throw. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here we go, set. 10 black. Bill green. Ready?
Throwing his Love on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Takes this in at the 25. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 45-yard line.
Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. They go play action. Here's Penix. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. This one taken in by Kraft. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Ready. Yellow, 43. 10 cycles.
From the red zone now. Falcons isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. That's a situation where you got to know on 1st down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the 1st row.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 5 yards on that play, but 3rd and goal is still going to be longer than they'd like.
It's maybe one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal.
Down. You, 50, green. Black Ultra.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready.
Love now on 3rd and goal. He rolls to his right. And they take this in for the score. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Jordan Love, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers double their lead to 14. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out.
38-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Chap 60, Chap 6, Cougar 19, Mustang 19.
Penix on first down. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10. Design quarterback run here. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Here we go, here we go.
From the red zone on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So it's second down coming up. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Check, 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 check. Cowboy, check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Penix to throw again on second. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be third and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Check. 70 Lions. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hurt, hurt. 18 Pioneer. Hey, smash. Riggs, Riggs. Go.
Throw here, third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
18, have the 60, have the...
Robinson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Offense up to the line fast.
At the 7-yard line.
They're going play fake with Penix. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. Short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for third and goal. From the shotgun, Penix. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Fourth down, Penix. Intercepted in the end zone. It's a foot race. The 40. At the 20. There it goes, pick 6. Touchdown, Green Bay. chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. He just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for a pick six. Wow.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 18-yard.
To the air with Penix. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kicked off, Trey Amos. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
Ready.
On 1st down, they'll run. This is ahead for about 5. Tackled by Luke Arororo.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, or you can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Ready. Set.
Back to the well again. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Packers football in what has been a one-sided game in their favor.
On the double.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready. Rank 38. 10 cycle. Drill 52.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Set.
We give here to the motion man. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Set. Punt. Ready.
Tried setting up the screen, but this is intercepted. He's at midfield. 30. He's at the 10. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons get it back to a 14-point game.
Falcons 21. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
On the set.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Down.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Set. Ready.
Another carry for him. And And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Set, ready. 10 black. Cut.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. How about 29 yards on first down? And that's good for a new set of downs.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcasting, my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set. Cut.
Going back, it's the handoff. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you've ever won the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Cut.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Packers have likely locked up the win right there. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Sean Murphy butts in to pick it off. There he goes, pick 6, touchdown Green Bay. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that